All right, this example, there's different ways to go about it. I'm going to go through the one here that's probably the most useful overall. And when I do this for part A, and it wants to know the probability of 3 purple, what I do is I go through and I have to pick out all the ways I can get 3 purple gumballs. Well, there are 4 purple ones. I'm choosing 3 of them, and I'm going to use the combination. So it's 4 choose 3 for my possible combinations of three purple gumballs. And I divide that by the number of possibilities to get 3 gumballs of any kind, which is 14 choose 3. I do this. I punch these into my calculator and I get 4 out of 364. And I reduce that to get to 1 out of 91. So probability of 3 purple. And these are going to use our counting techniques from last week where I'm doing combinations. Now the probability on part B of no yellow, same kind of idea here. I'm going to take and divide by 14 choose 3, but it's how do I get that top number? I don't want any yellow. A lot of people try to go 8 choose 0, which isn't what I want to go with because I have to pick 3. So rather than using the number of yellow gumballs, I'm going to take the number of not yellow gumballs, which would be 6, and still pick 3 from those. So that's 6 choose 3 over 14 choose 3, which would give me 20 over 364. And in lowest terms, that's 5 over 91. And then for part C, the probability of at least 1 yellow, well, what you have to watch for here when we're talking about that is we have the probability of at least 1 yellow. Well, we could have, and this is still going to be over 14 choose 3, we could have 8, which is the number of yellow, and we could have 1 that we pick. But when we do that, that's only 1. I have to get all 3 that I pick here. So that means the other 2 have to come from the not yellow. So that's 1 from the yellow, 2 from the not yellow. Or I could have 2 from the yellow, so that's 8 choose 2, and then 1 from the not yellow, so plus 6 choose 1. Or, because this is at least 1, it could be 1 yellow, it could be 2 yellow, it could be 3 yellow, 8 choose 3, and none from the not yellow. And I'd go through, I'd find all these combinations, and I'd add them up. Or, if we are paying attention, and we can see this, the complement of at least 1 yellow is no yellow. So a quicker way to do this would be to take 1 and subtract the probability up here of 0 yellow. So 1 minus 5 over 91. And that will give us 86 over 91 for a probability. This big fraction I did up here with all of the combinations in it will give you the exact same answer. It's just a little bit faster and easier if we can recognize when to use that complement rule and when that makes things so much easier for us.